Question number 8, Euclidean geometry. First question. In the figure below, O is the center of a circle. Okay, center is given. You need to identify the radii, all the radii, and diameter is there. You have to see that. When you can see these two are equal, isn't it? They are radii. That is OS and OQ. That idea, those coming questions that will help you if you indicate that one on the diagram in your answer book. PQRS are the points on a circumference of a circle that you can see that. Then what? QR is equal to RS, that is also indicated on the diagram. Q2 is equal to 2x, that is angle at the center, we can see that. But angle at the circle from 2x is not given. But very same theorem we can see that this angle, this angle, that is angle O1 is is double of this one. This also is the very same theorem, angle at the center 2 times angle at the circle. Whatever is O1 divided by 2 is going to be R1 plus R2. I think that is the first question. Okay, then we can see that since these two sides are equal, which means these two angles are also, these two angles, that is angle Q1. Wait, let me rub this. Angle Q1 is equal to angle S2. Guys, then did you see that S2 and P, they are also equal because both of them are in the same segment or subtended by the same chord RQ, isn't it? Yes, that also you need to check. Angle subtension means either at the center or at the circle. Okay, you can see that at the circle. Circle means that end points of the angle must be on the circumference, like a P and S. I'm talking about S2. Okay, yes. Now 8.1.1 3 marks question. You have to find 8.1.1 QRS. That angle, what is QRS? That is R1 plus R2. This angle you have to find. We talked about that. That is half of O1, isn't it? Okay, so you have to find out what is O1 first, because O2 is given. O2 is equal to 2x. O2 is equal to 2x. Then what is O1, guys? Angles around a point, isn't it? Because O1 plus O2 is 360. Therefore, O1 is equal to 360 minus 2x. Isn't it? That is O1. Okay, so what if it is 360 minus 2x is O1, then what is R? That is QRS. Here the reason is angle around a point. That idea we got it. So QRS, we will get it how half of O1, isn't it? That is 360 minus 2x divided by 2. It is going to be 180 minus x. What is the reason? Angles at the center is equal to 2 times angle at the circle. So this is how we do it. Okay, so you need to see that theorem there. So angle is there at the center, so always think about that theorem. Okay, that is O1 and O2. Okay, now we are moving to Q1, 8.1.2. How do you find Q1? Since Q1 and S2, they are same, this is an isosceles triangle, isn't it? That is Q1 plus S2 plus QRS is equal to 180 degree. What is the sum of the angles of a triangle? Sum of angles of a triangle. Clear? Where q1 and s2 they are same, that's we can write 2q1 plus this one we know 180 minus x is equal to 180. QRS we found in the previous question, isn't it? Yes, therefore 2q1 is equal to 180, this 180 minus and other side, that is minus 180 plus x. Is it clear? So it's going to be 2q1 is equal to 180 minus 180, that is 0, it's going to be x, therefore q1 is equal to x divided by 2. We got it. So this is the angle. Okay, now we go to 8.1.3. 8.1.3, what is the question? You have to find the value of p. Since p and s2 they are same, what is the reason? Angles in the same segment, or angles subtended by equal chords. Angles subtended by same chord, or angles in the same segment. You can do that question. So it's a 2 marks question, that is p is same as s2, which is same as q1, isn't it? So p is equal to s2, the reason is angles in the same segment. Angles in the same segment, isn't it? Therefore what is p, or yeah, is p, what is p there, is same as q1, that is x divided by 2. So we are done. So this is how we do this question. Let's go to the next question. Alright guys, now coming to 8.2. 8.2, we can see the parallel lines there, and ratios are given, isn't it? Ratios are given, DE over CE, ratios are given, and one side is given, and 2 pairs of parallel lines are given, that is BC is parallel to GH and DF is parallel to EA, which means you have to use a proportionality theorem to do this question. What is proportionality theorem? In a triangle, okay, A, B, C, take 2 sides and draw a parallel line parallel with the third side. Is going to divide those 2 sides, these 2 sides proportionally, isn't it? Let me call this one is a P and a Q. So if you see that parallel lines, they're like that. So this side and this side of triangle, we can take the ratio, that is AP over PB is equal to AQ over QC. Or any order you can use it. AP over AB is same as AQ over AC. Understand? So this is proportionality theorem. Inside the triangle there is a parallel line parallel to one of the sides. Here which side? BC. So we can take along those 2 sides, you can take the ratios, and those ratios are same. Okay, that must be there in your mind. This is proportionality theorem. Okay, in reason we write prop theorem with the parallel lines. Alright, let me rub this one. Now we can do this question. I want to start in that bigger triangle. What is that bigger triangle? Triangle ACE. Agree. 8.2. Triangle ACE. Do you see that one? Triangle ACE. I can see proportionality theorem. That is what is given. DE, that is this one. DE is to CE is 2:5, isn't it? So on DE you have to write 2x. When you go to the diagram with variable, you don't write 2 alone, 2x. Okay, because that you are writing the actual length of that side. We don't know 2 is multiplied with what. It is sure that 2 and 5 multiplied with the same number, but we don't know. That 2:5 is the simplified form. So whenever you write it on the diagram, please write with the variable. Okay, remember one side, just a minute, and CE, that is from here to here, CE we have to write what? 5x. Which means, can you guess what is CD? CD, this is 2x plus CD will be 5x. So CD must be what? 3x. Isn't it? Okay, so we can apply proportionality theorem on that bigger triangle, that is CD over DE. is same as CF over FA, isn't it? So CD is 3x. Then what about this side and this side? This corresponding to CD, which means we can write this one is 3y and this one is 2y, isn't it? Okay, so CF we can write 3y over FA is 2y. Is it clear? And why did we write this one? Because of the prop theorem. And which two parallel sides? That is EA is parallel to. But whenever you write a prop theorem, you have to mention parallel lines also, DF. Okay, so we got it 3 over 2, isn't it? Okay, now we can see that it is given that HF is equal to FA. What is FA? 2y, which means what is this one, guys? HF also 2y. Sorry. HF also 2y, isn't it? So from C to F is 3y. That is from here to here is what? 3y, isn't it? I wrote it. So from H to F 2y means what is CH in terms of y? It's only y, isn't it? That is y plus 2y going to be 3y, isn't it? Okay, so now we can apply a proportionality theorem in the second triangle, that is AH divided by HC is equal to what, guys? AG, isn't it? That is AH over HC is same as AG over BG. Is it clear? Okay, so I am applying proportionality theorem in which triangle? ACB. ACB, because one side I got it in terms of y. Okay, it's very simple, guys. This is just a matter of substitution with the variable. Make sure that one side same variable you have to use it. So here I used x, here I used x, and this side I used what? Y. Then I changed that one. We can see that y, 2y and 2y, because those two sides are same, isn't it? Okay, so 2y plus y is 5y, which is same as CE. CE also 5x, so CA is 5y. Now we are moving to the second triangle ACB. I am applying proportionality theorem, that is AH over HC is same as AG over BG, isn't it? Okay, so what is the ratio? What is AH? AH is 4y over y, isn't it? Which is same as 4 over 1. So I can use the same ratio here, AG. Since it's another side, I am using another variable. Let me use 4P and P, isn't it? So here also I used what? Prop theorem. Which two lines are parallel? HG is parallel to BC. Okay, so proportionality theorem in the second triangle. Now look at what is given. BG is given. BG is equal to 12. That is, the length from B to G is 12, which is same as P, isn't it? And they want us to calculate what? AG. AG is equal to, at this stage, what is AG? 4P, and we know the value of P, that is 4 times 12. So what is the final answer? 48 units. So this is how we do this question, guys. Okay, so it is clearly a proportionality theorem. So just apply that theorem, you will get the answer. Okay, that application, just apply proportionality theorem, that idea, then you can do this question. Thank you, guys.